Hello and welcome to another week of the St. Cloud State Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm Taylor Budge. Thanks for tuning in. The Huskies put their impressive road record to the test this past weekend as they headed east to take on Miami University. Friday night was not the night the Huskies were looking for as they came up close but fell short to the Red Hawks 4-3. Miami's 3 unanswered goals gave them a commanding 3-1 lead in the second period and seemed to be just too much for the Huskies. Johnny Bredzinski would pick up his 16th goal of the year in the first period, and Joe Raykamp would score goal number 1 for him on the year in the second. St. Cloud was able to come back strong on Saturday after knocking in 2 quick goals within the first 10 minutes of the game and would help lead them to a 3-0 shutout victory. Murray and Morley would pick up the first 2 goals of the game, and Nick Dowd would find his second goal of the weekend in the third period. Ryan Fager had a strong night in net and showed why he is the top goaltender in the NCHC after stopping each of the Red Hawks' 33 shots on Saturday night. After a conference split with last place Miami, the Huskies are now tied with the University of North Dakota as both teams sit in first place with 39 points in the NCHC. The Bulldogs of U of M Duluth are on a 4-game losing streak and haven't been able to move up higher than 28 points in the past 2 weeks. One of the most anticipated weekends lie ahead for the Huskies as they take on University of North Dakota here at the Brooks Center on Friday and Saturday. The Huskies did sweep North Dakota on the road back in November, but with only 2 weeks remaining in the regular season, the Penrose Cup is on the line for both teams. For the Huskies, senior captain Nick Dowd is coming off a strong weekend out in Ohio, where he scored 2 goals and contributed 1 assist for the Red and Black. With that, it puts Dowd at 33 points on the year and ties him with Johnny Bredzinski. Dowd does lead the team in points though this season with 18 on the year and put them at 3rd place in conference for goal scoring. And for North Dakota, sophomore Rocco Grimaldi is leading the team in points this season with 29 total on the year, which includes 12 goals and 17 assists. He has also scored 7 points in the past 3 games, so make sure you keep an eye out for him. And taking a look at the goalie matchups, after going 1-1 this past weekend, goaltender Ryan Fager will be the man in net for this big weekend series with North Dakota. The junior still sits at first place in the NCHC with 16 wins on the season, while posting a .910 save percentage with a 2.61 goals against average. But he will have some strong competition on the other side of the rink as Zane Gothberg will be the netminder for North Dakota, who is also the NCHC goaltender of the week after a strong performance on the road at UMD. He has had quite an impressive second half of the season where he has gone on a 12-game unbeaten streak. Gothberg has not picked up a losses on the road at Boston College back in November. Moving ahead to this weekend, the St. Cloud State women's hockey team will be in the first round of the WCHA playoffs. They'll be taking on number 1 ranked University of Minnesota in Minneapolis on Friday and Saturday. A game is scheduled for Sunday afternoon since it is the best 2 out of 3 games. Now moving closer to home, the men's hockey team will be taking on the University of North Dakota here at the Brooks Center on Friday and Saturday for a highly anticipated series. Friday night's game will be broadcast on the CBS Sports Network, and the Penrose Cup will also be making a visit here to the Brooks Center this weekend, so make sure you check it out if you're here at the game. Tickets are very limited for this game, so it should be a great atmosphere here at the Brooks Center. Tickets for this event and all campus events here at St. Cloud State can be purchased 24 hours a day at scsttickets.com. That wraps up this week's edition of the St. Cloud State Husky Hockey Weekend Preview. I'm Taylor Budge. We'll catch you next week.